Hey everybody, my name's David, and this is my road to celebration. Hey YouTube, hey Star Wars fans, welcome to this. Welcome to, well, to whatever it is. I have no idea what it's gonna be. There's not even a title up there. I don't know even what to call this channel. I just feel like, you know what, I'm on this road, I'm on this journey, going to Star Wars Celebration in Chicago this year, 2019, and thought, you know what, I'll just invite you along with me as I take this journey, make it like kind of like, I don't know, like a video blog or just like one fan's perspective. I think Celebration says it's like the ultimate fan experience, and I sometimes feel like I'm the ultimate fan. I think every Star Wars fan feels like they're the ultimate fan, but hey, ultimate fan's experience of the ultimate fan experience, I guess. Road to Celebration is also another term that we're throwing around, so this is kind of like my road, my path, my journey, that kind of thing. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I'm 50 years old, 51 this year. This is gonna be my very first Star Wars Celebration ever. Never even been to Chicago before, and just never done it. Conventions just have never been my thing. That's not how I've celebrated Star Wars or how I've experienced Star Wars. Star Wars has always kind of been very personal with the movies and the merchandise and the toys and things like that. And it's just been part of my childhood, and then re-experiencing it again by living out my childhood, yeah? And so this year my wife was like, hey, it's gonna be, you know, in Chicago, you wanna go? And decided to go, put my foot in the water, as it were. I'm only going one day, only going Friday. And I think already starting to regret it, already starting to look forward to the next one where maybe I could go a little bit more. But this is just to like test it out, test the waters out, put my foot in, as it were. And going with my 11-year-old son. He doesn't know he's going. Maybe we'll make that another video, like when the lanyards come, we'll do an unboxing and then we'll do a reveal and he'll get to see and get excited and you'll be able to share that with us as well. But yeah, conventions for me have always been about corporate, and you know, like it's been guys and ties with, you know, the lanyards and walking around and making business connections and exchanging trade business cards and sitting in executive halls, meeting halls, and listening to some guy lecture with a PowerPoint slide, and then you break for lunch and you eat with people that you don't know, and then you go to the exhibit hall and do all the booth kind of stuff. And I know I've seen the pictures of Comic-Con and Celebration in the past and all the costumes, and I've wanted to go, I've wanted to be a part of that, but just never done it before. So my wife said, you know what, join a Facebook group or a community or an online forum and kind of like get ready for it. And so I did that, and it's been fun. Like, it's been enjoyable. Like, I've really received a lot of advice and welcoming help from Star Wars fans, and that's awesome. And that's also not another thing that I've experienced in the past. I've been a part of a cosplay community for a really long time, like 10 years plus, and cosplaying was like really hard to get into. Just because as a new person, and you see the costume you want or the thing you're trying to build, and you try to get in there and ask questions and get advice or get tips and say, oh, hey, where did you get that piece? Or how did you make that look like that? Or how did you paint? Or what paint did you use? Or where did you get that greebly? Or where did you find that thing? And the cosplayers are like, really, they're like closed out, like, oh, we don't want you to have as good a costume as us, so they don't share that kind of information. So it was great being a part of some of these Star Wars Celebration forums where people are just so helpful and so friendly, and just that's what you expect from Star Wars fans. So just to tell you real quick about my first Star Wars experience. Like I said, I am 50 years old, so I have been with Star Wars since 1977. I have been with Star Wars since the beginning. So my very first memory of Star Wars is being in 4th grade. So I was in 4th grade when Star Wars came out, and saw the trailer on TV, did not see the movie. Did not see the movie. My parents probably weren't people that took 4th graders to science fiction movies. So I really wanted to see Star Wars, but I didn't. So and you gotta remember, this is back in the time when they'd play trailers on TV, and you can't record them, right? And so, and you can't go back on YouTube and watch them again and again and again. So you'd have to watch it, stop everything, watch it, and then commit all those scenes to memory, and then wait till the next time you saw it. So my teacher gave us some sort of report where she wanted us to, I don't know if it was, you know, what did you do on summer vacation, or if it was something like just a book report, or, you know, go see a movie and do a movie report, something like that. Maybe it was a book report, and she said you could do a movie. So I said, well, I'm gonna do my report on Star Wars. I have not seen the movie, remember? I have not seen the movie. So my whole report was me trying to remember the trailer and then trying to formulate a story around that trailer. Like what does a fourth grader think the movie's about, right? What does a kid who's 9 or 10 years old think the movie's about? So that was my report. And then I had to have a picture. So, and the pictures I've seen have only been from the trailer also. And I could really only remember 2 distinct pictures. I could remember the Tusken Raider holding the gaffy stick above his head, right? And I remembered Darth Vader. So I kind of merged those 2 characters together in my picture. So my picture on my cover is the Tusken Raider with the gaffy stick above his head, and his face is Darth Vader. That's my first Star Wars memory. So yeah, we'll see what this channel evolves into. I'm sure it's gonna be more about how I get ready for Celebration, and then, you know, once we're there. And I think in between that, just kind of looking at content, you know, I've got tons of vintage toys. I've got all the old Del Rey books I could talk about. I got tons of like exclusive things or limited edition stuff that I could show you. We could talk about soundtracks, we could talk about book reviews, and really just how Star Wars has impacted my life, how these people, how George Lucas and his vision has impacted my life, and maybe just by sharing that cathartically, you'll have fun. All right, so thanks for joining me. This is my Road to Celebration Chicago. See you guys there. May the Force be with you. I'll see you guys next time.